Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we're going to play with kinetic sand. It's soft, squishy sand that sticks well together. We're going to use some molds today and create some shapes with the kinetic sand. First we have a simple little elephant. There's our little elephant cookie. We have some blue and purple kinetic sand. Oh, and we used it for the Twirlywoos stamp. Sorry, Twirlywoos. We're going to create something new today. Let's create a strawberry. Let's dig it out like ice cream. The colored sand sticks very well together. What a perfect looking strawberry. But it's not to eat. Now it's time to make a Tinky Winky. Let's see if we have enough purple kinetic sand to fill the entire mold. Let's see if that worked. Wow! Look at the detail in his face. This kinetic sand works even better than Play-Doh. Now let's use the blue kinetic sand. And there's Maca-Paca. We used a Maca-Paca stamp in another video. Sorry, Maca-Paca. We're going to make a dipsy with our blue sand. We'll need the whole container. Tinky Winky, you look great in blue. This mold turned out perfectly using kinetic sand. And look who's come to visit. It's Kitty. Kitty, this isn't a litter box. Good Kitty, she's just gonna sit and watch us. Well, thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.
Tiny Treasures and Toys. Please subscribe.
Heyo, Teletubbies. We're going to have fun today. Hello, Tiny fans. We have a little bit of water and not too much because we don't want it to overflow. We are going to add mini bubble bombs. They are going to explode with color. They smell so good. And we have red, we have yellow, and some little mini blue ones. And if you remember from our video with Abby from Sesame Street, we did pink unicorn dust. And it exploded over the little container out into the grass. So if you want to go see that video, just type in Abby, unicorn, a bath, Tiny Treasures. These little bath bombs are cruelty-free. You can see the little rabbit, which means it wasn't tested on animals to make these. And that's very important to look for that label of cruelty-free. We want to make sure our animals are safe and happy. Let's have fun. First we have Dipsy, then Lala, Po, Tinky Winky. All right, it's going to happen very fast, Tiny fans, because I'm going to add all of these at the same time. The water will react with the sodium bicarbonate and the citric acid in the little mini bath bombs. Are we ready? Let's count down. 3, 2, 1, go! Whoa, it looks like mini marshmallows, Tiny fans. It's expanding and expanding. Oh, and the Teletubbies are getting buried under the bubbles. I see the red, I see the yellow, and I see the blue. It's still reacting, it's still expanding. And it smells so good. Hopefully it stops. I have my rainbow towel just in case we have a mess. It's still rising. Look at how high it went, tiny fans. That's how thick the bubbles are. And our Teletubbies are hiding somewhere inside. Let's see if we can find them. Stick my finger in. Oh, I feel... Oh, they're so covered. I don't know who it is. I see purple. It's Tinky Winky. Let's see if we can find another Teletubby. There we go. Oh, I see a red hand. This must be Pow. And over here, who is this? What color do we see? I think it's yellow. Lala. And last but not least, it's Dipsy. Well, I hope you had fun. Oh my goodness, it's starting to overflow, tiny fans. I better run. I have to clean up my hand and the desktop. And it's still flowing everywhere out. What an explosion of fun and colors. Thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. We sure hope you enjoyed our video today. We're here to ask our fans for some help. Did you know only 15% of our fans have subscribed to Tiny Treasures? So you can help us by pushing the subscribe button and subscribe to our channel. It helps us get recognized by YouTube when we gain subscribers. That way we can continue to make fun learning videos every single day. And for those fans who have already subscribed to our channel, a great big thank you. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today the Twirlywoos are going on an adventure to the moon. They're going to help some astronauts collect some rock samples. But we don't have a rocket ship, Twirlywoos. Let's hop on the space helicopter. It can take us to the moon. We're going to open my little sandbox and create a moon scene for the Twirlywoos. The first piece is a mat, and it looks like a planet. It's going to keep all the sand on the tabletop, and then we can pour it back in if we make a mess. Here's a big bag of black sand, a rover space vehicle, some smaller stones, an American flag, a shovel, a rake, and a little bucket. Two astronauts in their spacesuits. Two larger stones and a huge crater. Time to pour in our sand. Kitty hears the sand pouring into the box. She thinks it's kitty litter. Hi, Kitty. Now we have to spread the sand out. Kitty's going to help us. We'll use the little rake that's included in the kit to spread out our sand. Now that we have our sand spread out, we'll add the biggest piece, the crater. And little Kitty's coming back. Uh-oh, Is she gonna want to dig in the sand again? Silly kitty. We'll add our large stones. Now we'll add our space rover. The wheels actually turn. And now we'll add our spacemen. And the spacemen put their flag on the moon. Oh dear. Did you hear that big bang? That was Kitty. She was playing with the string on the helicopter. She pulled the helicopter and the Twirlywoos down onto the floor. Is everything okay? The helicopter doesn't look broken. But guess what? Poor little chick lost an arm. It broke off in the fall. We'll have to glue it back on and repair him. Silly kitty, knocking down our toys. Here's our little blue bucket to collect our samples. And we can't forget our shovel and our rake. Here come the Twirlywoos. There's Peekaboo and Chick, Chickadee, Great Big Who, and Toodaloo, and Kitty, of course. She's just gonna sit and watch. Okay, let's collect our samples with the astronauts. Oh dear. Sorry, Chickadee. Let's put you back up on your rock. Oops. Sorry, Peekaboo. It looks like Kitty's back digging in our sand. Thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we're outdoors with our In the Night Garden stampers. And we have Upsy Daisy, we have Macca Pacca, and we have the Tombliboos. We're going to stamp it in model sand. Open it up and it's sand that sort of sticks together, but it's really smooth. And we have a purple and we have a blue. First, let's stamp Iggle Piggle in the blue sand. And there's Iggle Piggle. Perfect. Let's do Upsy Daisy in the purple sand. Push really hard. And there is our Upsy Daisy stamp. Now, sorry, Iggle Piggle, we have to smooth you out so that we can stamp Macca Pacca. Macca Pacca. There's our Macca Pacca stamp. And now we have to get rid of Upsy Daisy stamp so that we can do the Tombliboos. Tombliboo. Push. There's our Tombliboo, just one of them. That was fun. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We brought our Tubby Time mat out and look, it's mold because we left water sitting inside, tiny fans. So I decided to empty all of the water out, and I put a tiny little bit of vinegar inside, soaked it overnight, and ta-da! It's all clean. And now Kitty is curious and looking at the mat. No more mold. Thank goodness. It's important that we don't leave water in any of our bath toys or water toys because that's how mold can grow, and mold can actually make us sick. Okay, let's look for our Teletubbies toys. I see Nunu, and Nunu is floating on top of Tubby Custard. Let's see if we can get that Tubby Custard away from Nunu. And then we have La La. She's waving at us. Oh, Po is stuck under La La. Now I can't put my hand inside. I can just move the water back and forth. And there is Dipsy. He has his arms out, maybe for a hug. Uh-oh. Tinky Winky is stuck under some Tubby Custard. Let's flip our mat, splash the Teletubbies around, and free Tinky Winky. Oh, and now we can see Po, and she has her hands on her mouth. Maybe she's going to be blowing a kiss. And yay, we freed Tinky Winky from the sticky Tubby Custard. He looks like he's jumping in the air. Speaking of jumping, our Po toy is jumping on our water mat. Splish, splash. And they don't even get wet. And we'll make sure we empty the mat when we're finished playing with it. We've learned our lesson. Keep our toys clean and dry so they don't get ruined, so we can use them over and over again. And if you want to see more of Kitty playing with our Tubby Time playmat, head over to My Little Dog Joey and stay tuned for a funny video. Thank you. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we're going to have fun with our Water Wonder Peppa Pig Festival of Mud book. And I love anything with water. Have you seen our Olaf surfboard surfing in the waves video? Check it out. Oh, and there is our muddy Peppa. She loves to play in the mud. Pigs like mud because it keeps them cool, and it also acts as a sunscreen. Or maybe they roll in the mud to keep the bugs off. All right, we filled our Water Wonder pen with water, but it says after filling the pen, we wait 1 minute before use, and then we empty the pen after we're done using it so that bacteria and maybe harmful molds won't build up in the water. So we'll start by opening it up, and it's a story. Peppa is going to the children's festival. She's so excited. It's a big outdoor party with lots to see and do. But what will Peppa wear? After filling your pen, use it to reveal what's under the white water spots. Decorate Peppa's outfit for the children's festival. Reveal what Peppa brought, too. Well, I love Peppa's dress. Peppa finds Miss Rabbit in the Making Things tent. Today we're going to make something from the olden days, says Mrs. Rabbit. Peppa wants to make a dragon. Help Peppa design her dragon. Oh, it looks like Peppa made a green dragon. Oh, and it has 2 different colored ears. Very cute. Oh, and it has polka dots all over it. Next, Daddy Pig tells Peppa they are staying at the festival overnight. Peppa and her family will be camping. But not every family likes to camp. Susie Sheep and her family go glamping. Glamping is like camping, but with lots of home comforts, says Mummy Sheep. Decorate Susie's glamping area. Ooh, there's different colored stars on the tent. What colors do you see? And how many stars are on the tent? The next day, Peppa and her family go to make sand castles. But since it's been raining, the children won't make sand castles. They'll make mud castles. Help Peppa design her mud castle. And it looks like she's made 4 different mud castles. I see flowers, a leaf, a little twig, and more flowers. Mummy Pig suggests they paint pictures in the painting tent next. Instead of using paint, we're using mud, says Miss Rabbit. Use your pen to reveal what everyone paints. Danny Dog has painted an ice cream cone. And Pedro Pony has painted a tulip. Rebecca Rabbit has painted a horse. And George Pig painted his dinosaur. There's brown mud, greenish mud, and even a little blue mud. What does Peppa paint? She has painted a sun. And what color of mud did Peppa use? Before Peppa and her family go home, there's one thing left to do. Jump up and down in muddy puddles. Hee 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 hee. Everyone loves muddy puddles, and Peppa loves the Children's Festival. Use your pen to discover how muddy everyone gets at the Children's Festival. Very muddy. Well, I hope you enjoyed our story. And now I need to empty the water out of my pen so it can dry. And I need to let the pages in the book dry. If I can get the pen open. Please hit the link below to subscribe. Thank you and goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today the Hahoos and I are going to open some Magic Grow capsules. They are Magic Grow capsules and we have bugs. There's our capsules. We're going to put them in water and they're going to expand. There's all sorts of colors, blue, green, yellow, and red. And if you look on the back, those are all the different bugs we're going to expand and identify. Here are our growing capsules. We're going to pop one in the water. Oh, and look, the Hahoos have hopped in. There we go. There's our first capsule. And there's a green one. And a yellow one. And a red one. Now we just have to wait. And they're starting to slowly expand. See how they're moving? That's the water getting into the sponge, and the sponge is getting bigger and bigger. It looks like our first sponge is ready. Let's pull it out and see what it is. Look, we got a yellow caterpillar, a green scorpion, a red roach. Okay, let's dump the rest in. Looks like we have some more bugs that have hatched. Let's pull them out. We got a blue spider and a beautiful blue butterfly, a green grasshopper, a red bee, a yellow snail, a green ant, a blue dragonfly. We just have 2 more insects to hatch. We've got our yellow ladybug. Here's our last bug, a red fly. And there are all of our bugs and the hahoos. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Our last video, we put our little eggs inside some water. And today, 2 days later, they've hatched into creatures and grown. So we're going to open them up and see what's inside. So our first one was a duck egg. And we could have either one of these little ducks, and we're going to see which one we got today. So let's open up our jar. And see, you can see the little duckie's beak popping out of that shell that's cracked. And I've got my handy tongs. Oh, there we go. Okay, so here's our ducky. We're gonna peel away the shell. I can see a little eyeball. And this isn't a real egg. This is just a toy egg. We'll dump the water out. And we're gonna pull the ducky out. And this is the ducky we got. So let's look on the box. Doesn't look like any of them on the box. Well, must be this one with the red scarf. Our scarf's orange, but it could be red. Quack, 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 quack. And it's really soft and mushy. And there's some stuff coming off of my fingers. So let's put the ducky back in the water. And the next one we're going to open is our flamingo. Does anyone know what a flamingo is? Flamingo is the bird that stands up on one leg. So out comes, and our flamingo is in a pink egg. And there's the egg part. See how it cracked? Very nicely cracked too. And then our big flamingo. There's our flamingo. And 2 legs. One's standing up and one is sitting up. And it's got a beak and an eye. So there's our little baby flamingo. And our last one is the dinosaur. And the dinosaurs can be any of these. So we're going to see which one we got. And we're going to have to pull him out of the shell a little bit because he hasn't quite hatched. So peel away the shell. Crack it open. And it's got some jelly stuff there. And there we go. And there's our dinosaur. Roar! Let's see what dinosaur. I think we got the T-Rex. He's quite a cute little baby T-Rex. We'll put you back in there, T-Rex. And there we go. There's our creatures that we've grown. How fun was that? And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.